Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Orme and today we're playing more Starters SO7. And we're here with our synthetic stables horses at the beginning part of the year. And yeah, a few races have come and gone. We're okay. Second in a maiden. Didn't really do what I wanted, but okay, that's just wanted to run again. Put in your head, which is, of course, a song about zombies, or the Cranberries, zombie. Knees in tight, of course. I don't know why, but going through my head, just simply was the Time Warp by Damien, and a good little win here on the maiden. Not too shabby at all. Nice horse there. And of course, a Sword of 1,000 Men, 10-pole tutor for this horse. Another solid maiden win. Not big distances or anything like that. Nothing like too crazy, right? Everything was pretty okay. We got our yearling. Or our yearlings, I should say. There's definitely more than the one of them. All the glitters from Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. Grass is Green would be an interesting one if anyone got this naming, this song that I named from, which is Tenga Heaven, which is Chinese. So good on you if you somehow managed to get that. If you haven't checked that out, go check out Tenga, T-E-N-G-G-E-R, Heaven, from The Singer, which is the competition in China. Too much confusion. I can't get no relief. All on the watchtower, Jimi Hendrix. And You Were Diverted is George Harrison, While My Guitar Gently Weeps. So, all kind of famous songs and internet meme songs for different reasons, but they were all in my head, which was also something that, you know, kind of, yeah, there's so many songs just running through my head right now, and every time I speak, another one pops up. But that's where they all came from, so kudos to you if you got some of those. Yeah, we got a big race, the Stewards Cup. It's a grade 1 for Symbiote. Now, Symbiotes are only sort of non-grade 1 from last year, remember. We didn't really know kind of what to do with this horse, but yeah. We're going to a mile. It might be slightly too short, but we're going to a mile. We're going over to Hong Kong at Shatin for the Stewards Cup, and we're going to see if we can get this grade 1. We are low weight, which should help. We're low rated, which doesn't really matter. We are looking well lean and ready to go. That's not a bad setup at all. And the tipsters do give us a chance here. The solid tipster here, the value bets from Careful Mike. Yeah, he thinks we can do something. Midnight Oil is a good horse. Patsy Grimes got a grade 1. Miss Eurolink top rated. They're all going to be up the top end of this. But, yeah, we'll see how we go. But I like this horse. I believe in this horse. Let's see if Symbia pays off that faith with a big grade 1 win at Shatin. A little bit of a loading delay for some reason. Not sure exactly what's going on. Here we go. 1 mile Stewards Cup, Class 1 Grade 1 for 3-year-olds and above on the turf track here at Shatin. As we run right-handed on the outside, we're off to a decent start out of the gates. And we coalesce down at the rear of the field here. Midnight Oil in the red, Silks up in front with Miss Eurolink in the blue, Patsy Grimes in the green, and Decentric in the pale blue, now being joined by Waterski, the grey, and again DB is there. We are right at the back with Waterski and Galeotto, and because we can. And inside now, the final 1.5, we started making our move. Miss Eurolink goes towards the front as was expected. The final half furlong, it looks like a final late surge. We're going to be right there. We're pushing past Miss Eurolink into the first place position by about a length and a half, I'd say. Maybe a little more than that. But we left it late. Might only be a length, actually. Okay. Yeah, we left it a bit late. Sort of between 2 and 1.5, we started to go. Made a big distance then. Up to about half a furlong. And then there was a final push on at that point. Yeah, not even a length in the end. But yeah, Miss Eurolink we knew would be a good horse. Midnight Oil kind of fell right back down the order. And was not a factor at all in this. But Symbiote finally gets that grade 1. Finally. Oh, it's magical. Oh, it's magical. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with that. I didn't know if we were going to do it or not. It didn't look like we possibly were towards the end of that race. And then we just came in and absolutely blitzed the final half a furlong. If nothing else, you can't argue we absolutely blitzed that final half a furlong. That was amazing. So a very decent run. Very decent run indeed. And a good win. I can't ask for more than that, really. Friday auction. Really doesn't seem like much. It really doesn't seem like much. So when are we going to? 10th of February. 10th of February is our next big thing. Now let me open up my notes here. Let me open up my notepad. Make sure I've got the dates up at the side. There we go. Now I've got everything on my screen. Pretty much. That. Hey. Now I've got everything on my screen. Or I should say screens, because they're all set up now. Lovely. And that should make things easier. So yeah, 10th of February is going to be the next sort of big sale that we go to. Friday auctions until then. A little bit of delays and game lag here. So in your head, wins a maiden up to an 89 rating and fills up potential. I mean, I can't argue with that. That's pretty good. 3 lengths. Nice. Ideal. Dropping down to 5 furlongs. Getting that win. And there we go. All our 3-year-olds have, won a grade 1. They're all there 110 to 116 rating. Our 2-year-olds have all won a maiden. And we do have a couple of races that are coming up. Grade 3s over 6 furlongs for 1,000 men and knees in tight. So, I mean, that's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I don't know exactly what they're going to do. I don't think we're going to go for any of those 2-year-olds, so keep on trucking. Nothing at Friday. Like Friday auctions, I'm only really looking for those grade winners. Grade 2 maybe, but more than likely the grade 1s. I mean, that's just what it is. I don't think I need to kind of do anything crazy there. Looks like we're still on our weight and our distance, so we should be good. Alberta for a grade 3. Here we are then. So, a couple of the horses here that have run distance as well. A couple have run on the ground. A couple have won what I assume to be maidens as well for Sarban and Arlen Cat. The three of us are up there near the top. Everybody's on weight. The tipsters say Sarban and Arlen Cat. We're being overlooked for some reason. I don't know why. We're moving well. We're fit. We're, primed to go. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't know why, but maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's not. All I know is I think we're good here. I think we've got a shot at this. So 6 furlongs, Class 1 Grade 3 for €2 upon the dirt here at Alberta. And we have a middle of the line draw. Out of the gates well. Kind of held back. And we're in the pack. Nobody's really breaking clear. Arlen Cat there in the yellow and blue. Up at front with Viscaria. There comes Saban on the outside of Danehill Dante and Show Off, Goat de Toro and Salford Express at the rear. And I guess that's why Arlen Cat was the favourite. He pushes out. Here comes Saban. And it just looks like we've got nothing to give in this one. It's going to be a 4th place finish. Like 9 lengths back was 5th place. So, like, most of the field didn't perform. But they do, for 9 lengths, they get $801. We get $2,004 for basically being well out of the race, too. There's a little bit of a fight over 2nd place, but Arlen Cat was just too good, too quick. Got the job done. So, okay. Not a great run. Not a great run at all. And that's our worst run in a long time. By any horse. Very good 2-year-old. I wonder if Knees in Tight needs 5 furlongs, right? I wonder if they may need 5 furlongs. They got the job done at 6 in a maiden. But so far off the pace in a grade 3, I'll be tempted here to look at a 5 furlong race. Yeah. I'd be interested to know that one. That makes any difference whatsoever. I honestly thought we had a better shot than that. So, it's a little bit disappointing. But, it is what it is. We go again. We go to Brooklyn. And we get another grade 3 for 2-year-olds. So, 1,000 men in this one on weight. One of only 2 winners right now who have, ran at the course and the distance and the going. And is one of the one of the maiden winners. They won their maiden at 6. They won it by 1.5. Paddock says, rating well. We are the favourites. Overwhelmingly so. Descent looks okay, though. Descent does look okay. So, okay, 6 furlongs on the dirt. Class 1 grade 3 race for the 2-year-olds. In the rain, we got outside draw. And we're away from the line at a decent pace. Descent there also goes towards the front. Now, Lieutenant Collinges with skirt round the sandpit. We fall back with Davana and stop over rotate. Okay. Side now the final 2 furlongs down to 1.5. Skirt around is up there. There comes Descent. I knew Descent would be in this one. Davana also going. We are fading pretty badly. We are done. Descent does take it. And yeah, that's another 5 furlong horse. So I think maybe there's a chance that all the 2-year-olds are 5 furlong horses right now. That was a 5 furlong horse performance. Knees in tight. That was... If it was a 6 furlong horse, then I'd expect to see more. So maybe a 5 furlong. And we had to drop the 5 to get a maiden win. So in your head should be 5. So maybe they all are. I'm not sure. But Symbiote with a good win. And then we're having some concerning times elsewhere. I really want breeders. I really want some broodmares. Give me some cheap ones. Just give me the 5-year-olds. See what they maybe look like, if there's any reason why we should keep them. Yeah, Little Dutch Girl is pretty much the other 3's prices combined there. So, the Candelita, not bad, but not great. Rapturous is actually pretty bad. Lilac Bell, pretty bad. Little Dutch Girl is bad. So, yeah. Nothing through the auction. Okay, 1st of March would be our next one. Symbiote could run another mile, but we've already run this year. So, Aslander could be a mile. Dumney could be a mile. Common Folk could be a mile. They could be a mile 1. But I think they're probably more a mile. So, Dumney on short notice. Like, why not? They're unbeaten. Let's put that record to the test. And then Joni Philly. We have it a mile. For a Japanese race would be Aslander. And then Common Folk can go there. And then we'll decide, possibly, if Dumney wins, then possibly run the Randwick Guineas, which I believe, I may be wrong, but I believe is the opening race of the Australian Triple Crown. If not, we can run Symbiote there. And then going to be one. Pretty sure the other 2 are 5 furlongs. So let's get Knees in Tight a test at 5 furlongs. How about that? Like, that seems to be a good idea to me. So the last Virgin Stakes here at Arcadia. We are the form horse. We are the highest rated. We are the favourites. We're on weight. Run the course at this distance and at this going. So, like that. Crossguard is also tipped to do well. Both coping well, lean and ready to go. So, okay. We're keeping an eye out for Crossguard, but overall, again, I think we're in a good position here. There is a touch of rain in the air, moisture on the track. Arcadia on the dirt for 3-year-olds. A grade 1 class 1 race. The 1 mile Las Virgins Stakes. We are on the inside and it's off to a decent start. Poor start in the Red Silks from Crossroad, but they come up with us, as does Summertime Legacy. We drop back now to the chasing pack. Let them set the pace. Decent field. Don't recognize too many names. We're up against the rail here. Hopefully do not get boxed in somehow. As we come around the turn, we're going to have a nice, easy shot here round into the final 1.5. There's a big field charging now down the home stretch. Domini just ahead of Red 70 with Rosewin and Crossguard. Summertime Legacy yet to make a move. Final half a furlong. It's a fight for second place. Rosewin comes up. Rosewin in second place as we hold on by about a length. Domini will take it. Unbeaten streak continues. But a tight finish. And a close field. Closer perhaps than I would have thought. And much closer than I would have liked. Race freely and prominence. Okay, we weren't fully in control of that horse, which maybe is why we don't win as well as we could have. Possibly. Yeah. 4 grade 1s and an unbeaten horse. 7 wins from 7 races, starting with a maiden. Pair of grade 3s and now 4 grade 1s. Really solid. Really solid. Nothing spectacular, nothing too crazy, but just a solid win. And I will definitely accept that at this stage. Okay. Friday auction. Absolutely nothing. That brings us to Aslander. I think I might want to book the Randwick Guineas. I think I might want to book the Randwick Guineas. Don't think I want to double dip. The Arcadia Oaks. Possibly a good place to symbiote as well. That gives us a lot of racing. After today, we got these 4 races in quick succession. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Okay, Tokyo. The NHK Mile Cup. We don't know these horses. We're the only foreigner in the field. We're high rate, low weight, or on weight, just as everybody else is. Nobody else has run. We've run at this distance or won at this distance with a grade 1 horse in supreme form. Fully tipped, almost. Couple of horses carrying condition. We should be the horse. We should be the fittest horse. We should be the quickest horse. We are running on foreign soil. We have travelled a long way to get here. That might cause an issue. But here we are. The NHK Mile Cup. Grade 1, Class 1, 3-year-olds on turf. Over a mile. Here at Tokyo. Inside draw, and we're off okay against the rail. And now we settle towards the back. Oh, with a lot of horses in our way. That's a tough field now to pick our path through. Looks like Chelsea Roads, Dejejda, Kana, Formula saved by John. In fact, the entire field almost is there. Woodlands, Gampar, and Duke of Burgundy at the back. We take an extra wide bend to get into position now. 1.5 from home. Here goes Chelsea Roads. Here we go on the outside. And we're going to pass them at the furlong marker. Inside the final furlong. Hammering it now. Down the home stretch. The hunt for the line. Chelsea Roads falls off a little bit. Aslander with a big win here in Tokyo wins the NHK Mile Cup. Not bad. Really not bad. Ends up winning by some distance. Aslander, good little run. Solid win. Definitely now is leaping up to that 1 mile 1, 1 mile 2 range. So, good time to win this before moving on to a new distance. But yeah. It's the kind of bar you need for the Kentucky Derby. So, if nothing else, we have a 3-year-old who didn't enjoy their first grade race, but since then, 3 Group 1s, 2 Grade 3s, who should be able to get distance for the Preakness and the Kentucky Derby. Superb. Superb. Don't really have anything else to say about that. I didn't check Friday auction. And there was nothing. Okay. And the first. Cup. Okay. There's a couple. There's a couple of interesting guys. I think they're both fillies. Actually, a couple of interesting girls. We'll see. Get our bids in, drive this to 300. Get our first. Drive that to 300. Get our second horse. Go to 3-2. Go to 5. That was rising. Going to rise through as well. The 5. So 4 more to go. 1.5 for Balo Lady. Don't know if we even hit the reserve on that one, to be fair. A slight delays in my clicking here. Oh yeah, we did hit the reserves. I was looking at the wrong price. Cheap, and I missed the last horse because I forgot that there was one more. I was like, oh, we don't need the last horse. Because the penultimate horse we didn't want. Dancerella's not really one of the ones I was looking at anyway. The limit. Climate's not good. Millennium. Boda's Magic's not good, sire. Safari Witness Run. Okay. That's one I wanted to check, but can't remember. Oh. Yeah, we know that Mountain Hiker's pretty good, but that's not a... It's not a good filly. That's not a good filly. Okay. We're so close. Having horses that maybe can do something. Like, maybe would be worth keeping. Maybe you guys would keep. But, yeah, not really. Not really right now. Sweet, so we stick with our 4 yearlings. Still got nothing in the breeding barn. Which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Okay. Skip the next week. Go to Friday's auction. Again, there's nothing. And the final 4 races for this video then. Common Folk, Symbiote, Knees in Tight, and Dumney all getting their runs. Gonna be pretty happy if we can pick up some wins here. So, Arkansas up first for Common Folk, the 1 mile Arkansas Breeders' Club Stakes. Inca Hill is over from Ireland. There are some grade 1s in this race. There's a lot of laid back horses in this race. And there's some older horses carrying weight. But we're a little bit of an outsider. Acclimating and Inca Hill. I kind of favorited for this. We're a little lazy. We are a little lazy going into this. So maybe right that we're not like fully favorites for this. The 1 mile Arkansas BC Stakes. The Breeders' Club Stakes of Class 1. Grade 1 for 3 rows and above on the dirt track here at Arkansas. Hey. Middle of the pack out okay. Away from the gates. Quite nicely go towards the front here. Guitar in the blue, Acclimating in the green, and then Superphonic in with us in the middle here. Inca Hill in the green and white hoops. Red 70 and Kitty Supreme at the rear of the field. We take the outside trip here. Here comes Red 70. We dive to the inside. We dive back to the outside. 1.5 from home. We're starting to make a move. Acclimating now though. Trying to fight for the line. Going early. We get past Guitar. Nothing from Inca Hill yet. Here comes Red 70 though on the outside. Gonna steal second place. Acclimating should hold on. Red 70 on the outside. Common Folk with a bit of a poor run. Yeah, maybe that's the laziness. Maybe you prefer a mile 1. Maybe both. I'm not entirely sure. Good run. The 3 rows were all in there. But didn't get our win. Didn't get our win. So 120 rating. That's the highest rating we've got up to so far. So there's little positives in there, but yeah, that wasn't quite the race that we wanted to have. So it is a shame. Symbiote's already won a grade 1 this year. We go to Arcadia now for the Arcadia Oaks for fillies. And it's a pretty interesting field. It is a pretty interesting field. We are moving well, lean and ready to go. We are one of the tipped horses with Wise Wish, Arctic Oats, almost like Arcadia Oaks, and Summertime Legacy, with Rosewin also up in this race and Wigmore. Some pretty good horses. Not going to lie, pretty good horses. Outside draw. We're away okay. Wise Wish on the outside of us, probably with the best start of the entire group of horses. They go towards the front with Miniature Rose and Upmark Flyer, Summertime Legacy. The rest coalesced in a group at the rear. Coming now down the back stretch, Rahala starting to make a move up to join those middle runners. We're on the outside, we're taking the long trip, but we are in position now, 1.5 from home. Who's going to go for this? It's 7 horses here making a big push, and then back to horses like Idomali. Inside the final furlong. Half a furlong. Go, 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 go early, go, go, do something, please. It's not going to be Symbiote's day. It's 3 abreast across the line. Miniature Rose, Rosewin, and Upmark Flyer. Yeah. A length back is us. We didn't quite get this one right. A good run, but again, it's not the win that we wanted. Gonna hold a 112 rating to... I wonder again, was the distance right on that one? I think so. I think so. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. But we're close. We're close. We're fighting for these races. We're in the money on most of our races so far. Only that one at the tail end for Symbiote of last season that we didn't finish top 5. We weren't a million miles away, but yeah, we didn't end in the money. The only race for any of these horses that didn't end in the money. Travel to Oregon. Knees in tight is up next. 5 furlong grade 3. I think this might suit us. Sunlight is overwhelmingly the favourite. They're slightly agitated, as is Finger of Light and Bolus. We're coping well. Ground was looking well. Blades Girl is moving well. So agitated or well are the 2 descriptors being used here. So 2-year-olds on dirt, class 1, grade 3 over 5 furlongs, and it's a shocking start. Shocking start for Knees in height. Bunched up here at the front with Sunlight at the rear a little after a good start by them. Maybe conserving energy. Knees in tight now, not in a good position at all. There goes Sunlight. Knees in tight, well out of this. All over. Sunlight, big win. Big, big win there. So 5 furlongs does not suit. Does not suit. So 6 furlongs suited and just wasn't good enough to win a grade 3. So worst fears kind of confirmed there for now. They'll get another opportunity. They'll get a chance to kind of showcase what they can do. But for right now, all eyes on Dumney. All eyes on Dumney. The Australians are unraced. In the paddock, one is carrying a little condition. We do look lazy. We don't love that. We are favourites. We will be the best horse in this field. I think. But being lazy and not too many carrying condition and having a long trip here to get to Australia for Randwick for the Guinea race is possibly going to tell. We got a little bit of a inside draw there. Slot 4, we are out of it and running well at the start. Don't know this field, not going to call out too many just where we are, I guess, but we're towards the rear of the pack here. Couple in front of us, Regina and Smad Place. We come on the outside of those 4 furlongs now. Looking for a good bend. The field adjusts and moves. We haven't gone yet. 2 to 1.5. This is where you want to see you make your move. And we are. We are there. Gay Artiste on the outside. We're trying to catch Smart's place. The uphill climb now inside the final furlong as it plateaus out for the line itself. Final half furlong of the race. There goes Doomney driving for home. Gay Artiste is there. Not gaining. Not coming close. Royal Randwick. It is the Randwick Guineas. It is the opening race, I believe, of the Australian Triple Crown. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Doomney is unbeaten, and Doomney takes it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Good race, foreign, while being lazy. On grass, with an uphill climb before the finish, with right-hand turns, like almost everything there that could make that a difficult race, bar the field. And we seem to have some good runners in that field. But Doomney takes it. And that's a great way to sign off on the video. 8 from 8. One at Cara with the Keeneland Phoenix as a 2-year-old. Some good races, big prize money. And now Doomney takes the Randwick Guineas. Very, very happy with that horse. Very happy with that horse. Common Folk stumbled a little. Aslander, Symbiote. You know, they're doing okay. Symbiote, not great in that last race. Aslander hopefully continues to perform. And then the 2-year-olds, we're still figuring out a little bit. Testing your head and 1,000 men at 5 furlongs. Find another good 6 for knees in tight. And just keep looking at these sales and hoping something comes up. We need to fill out our breeding barn. But right now, I like where we are. Big race, big win, big horse for the occasion. Doomney is absolutely fantastic right now. And I'd run the Preakness. I don't know. I wouldn't run the Derby. I don't think the distance is there. The distance adaptability isn't there. Again, Common Folk, very similar. Symbiote, very, very similar. But Haslander could be a triple crown horse here. Could be a triple crown horse. Doomney's already won the first leg of the Aussie Triple Crown. And we're about a month away before making our decisions, but Aslander's got potential. Cruising burst, good extra speed and enthusiasm. Confidence isn't high. There's no battling qualities. But there's no worries with the horse. And at the distance we have with that stamina, I think Aslander could do some damage at Churchill Downs. And I think that's the plan. The star horse is Doomney, but all eyes are on Aslander. All eyes are on Aslander. So, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. While you're there, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you already haven't. Really appreciate it. The analytics drive the channel forward and help us out here on YouTube. So, please do take a moment to do that. Thank you for the support. Continued as always. These videos get a massive reaction. So, thank you very much for that. I really hope you're enjoying the series. It seems to be. Yes, good viewership and people seem to stick around. But let me know what you think of these horses. Let me know what you think about Triple Crown races. Do you believe Doomney will gain any more distance, or are we looking at that miler there? Symbiote, Common Folk, what are we thinking there? The 2-year-olds and Aslander. What about those Triple Crown races? Or at least the Derby and Preakness. And we find that third race, since the Belmont isn't actually in this. So we'd have to pick our third race anyway. But yeah, let me know what you think. Comment section down below. But till next time, I've been Chris Orme. This has been our synthetic stables here on Starters Order 7. Thank you very much. Stay safe, behave yourself, take care, and I wish you all the luck in the world.